squeezing in straight and narrow lines, alone with your thoughts, 'cause your friends are still in nightclubs and back rooms, baggies in the bathrooms. Nothing's changed but you, saying nothing's missing. Thoughts are drifting away from you. The morning sun fills the void. Now you see there never was a point. Over again, till you can no longer pretend you are safe. Try but you couldn't get any more sure, and the ending still will never change. Over and over and over again, till you can no longer pretend you are safe. Try but you couldn't get any more sure, and the ending still will never change. That's all. Tomorrow night'll go on without you, go on without you there. Tomorrow night'll go on without you till dawn, and no one will care. You never know, so move in the dark. Hesitation leaves you hung on the lip. Unclench your teeth, peel off a smile. See no one there when you release your grip. Nightclubs and back rooms, baggies in the bathrooms. Nothing's changed but you, saying nothing's missing. Thoughts are drifting away from you. Led the beast to the cliff. One more step and a long way down. The morning sun fills the void. Now you see there never was a point. Over again, till you can no longer pretend you are safe. Try but you couldn't get any more sure, and the ending still will never change. Over and over again, till you can no longer pretend you are safe. Try but you couldn't get any more sure, and the ending still will never change.
It's a live performance of Night Ride by the Growlers on 89.3 The Current, who I have the pleasure of being joined with in the studio. That one, Night Ride, seems like kind of a negative image of the nightlife world. Where were you at when you were writing that one?
I was in the dumps, man. Let me tell you. I was down and out. Where was I? I was on a beautiful property in Topanga. But in my head, I was where I'm at, you know. There's a few songs on the record like that. And I don't know. This band life really stunts your growth. You know, everyone else that I grew up with is already doing a lot more adult things than me. So we're constantly having those thoughts, but at the same time, it's a blessing to be able to live this wild and free.
The image on the front of City Club, to me, also seems to capture a little bit of this, like, I don't want to say underbelly of America, because it doesn't feel like that. I'm looking at these images, and it looks sort of celebratory of this really sort of diverse, weird America that we live in. And I get that on some of your tunes as well. Have you always lived in environments like that where you've been around the nightclubs and the folks working at 2 a.m?
Yeah, I mean, my whole early youth, no, it was all a form of that, but at the beach, you know. We grew up kind of suburban life, coastal, and slowly dipped into it through being a band. But it's the same thing, that it was a dead end there. There's nothing for youth, and we had to get out of there. But yeah, it's a constant thing now. It's actually just what I'm attracted to. I think it's just there's a lot of beauty in it. I really love it. I romanticize it, you know. And I think we did that with the record. I think this whole band is that people from the outside look at it and kind of glamorize it more than it really is. But there is elements of that, you know, because we're being able to live a lifestyle that most people really don't get to do.
Speaking on behalf of any Minnesotan fans, it can be hard to personalize something like beach goth, because I'm like, I get to the beach, you know, once a year.
I don't know. The beach goth, it can't really happen everywhere.
So, like, if you had to bring somebody from Minneapolis and you had to give them, you know, 2 hours to explain this lifestyle you guys are living, where would you take them to? Besides for you guys, what would you listen to? What would you do to sort of communicate the world you're in?
I take them to the beach. For us, that's where I'm most comfortable. Take them down to Laguna Beach. Take them down to 1,000 steps and into a little cove. And then I'm not going to tell you what else we do, but it'd be crazy.
It would be pretty incredible, I imagine. Immediately, it's a little bit easier for me to absorb the goth part rather than the beach part. But I got to say that the tune you're going to end up with does have a little more of the sunshiny California vibe that I connect with beach music in general, compared to a little more of the darker thing. Is that dichotomy something you've always sort of competed with?
Called ourselves beach goths because we wanted to be different. You know, like every band's like, we're different than everyone else, but they just get tired of explaining what they are, you know, and that could be just, you have a look, that could be just some random grandma at the grocery store, let alone, you know, people that are interviewing you all the time, and you get tired of it. And I thought it was a literal approach to what we were doing. Like, we're doing surfy reverb guitar and drums, and I was too young to do it, but I was singing about death and a lot of dark things, because like I said, I was freestyling, and that's what I felt when Matt was playing songs that he might have thought had a happy vibe. I was taking there. But then, you know, and then it switches. Then it's like everything is beach goth, and we wanted to get the hell away from it in a sense, and to keep it interesting to us. And at the end of the day, that's what this is. We make this music for ourselves and decide to share it with people, you know?
I gotta say, I do appreciate you sharing it with us, and I get the fact that you want to tag a genre to explain what you're doing, but you don't want to be weighed down by it. And I honestly think you guys are expanding and don't seem like a one-trick pony. And certainly, all the success you're having and moving into a lot of bigger rooms suggests that it is not just a gimmick, and I connect with that for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for joining us today. I also want to thank the Charles H. Clay Charitable Trust for its support of the Currents in-studio sessions, and I would like to thank our engineer, Michael DeMarc, and our producer, Anna Reed. I'm really excited to get a little bit of this sunshiny California vibes you got on the last one. This is Daisy Chain with the Growlers on the Current.
Feeling pressure on every side. Everyone wondered if I'm doing alright. I've never asked that same question. Guess this is a confession. Tired of waiting to be explained. Weakest link in the daisy chain. This is just cowardice pain. Still I'm bursting out of my veins. Tip the fifth back high. Then I look through the glass. Yes, I'm tired. Oh Lord, don't you worry, babe. Bobbing in a dead sea of blank eyes. No invention of my own. Hanging on a cloud of careless sighs. We don't care where to go, but at least we're not alone. You can stack it all on me. You can have me all for free.
That's an in-studio performance that the Growlers cut yesterday right here at the Current when they were in town to play the main room. It was an